Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. 1 second, please, while I get this shenanigans sorted out. How's everybody doing today? Ignore the token has been broken. No, it's broken. I just need to refresh it. Perfect. Done. Easy. And now to just do these things really quickly. The only problem with the Workalong streams is I actually need to be paying a little bit of attention to it to make sure that I can get it all set up to start with. Everything else is relatively easy. But then there's always that tiny, tiny chance that everything heckin' goofs. But first of all, congratulations to Artificer, Dub Shadow, and Brian for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, Artificer. Hello, Dub Shadow. Hello, Brian. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I hope it's Wednesday. Yes, it is in fact Wednesday. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick sip of my drink. It looks like this is working. I'm gonna be giving that the old scrubberoo, which I'm trying to remember how to do. Don't worry about it. I am a professional here. What was it again? Clear list. That's the line. That's the line. Clear list. Boom. Poof. All gone. And now, took the day off, fun times. Heck yeah, glad to hear it. I'm doing alright. I'm glad to hear that, Artificer. I don't have my things written down yet, but we can do those. That'll be fine. We're working on things. That's the whole point of today, right? Is to get things done. Even if it means you gotta start setting up the process of getting things done while you're supposed to be getting things done, you know. We'll get there. We'll make it there. I'll be visiting a friend technically later today. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Artificer. I hope that you have a great time. Oh wait, those need to be removed because I've already finished those. So we are now... What is the next thing on the list? Why'd my eye twitch like that? Oh, interesting. Okay, if I have my eye almost closed. Right there. Perfect. All right, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Hello, Sammy. How are you? Helped my dad replace part of the roof of our outside patio. Was blown off by the heavy rains a couple days ago. Good for you, Brian. I'm glad that you and your dad are keeping up on the maintenance, because that is usually a good thing to do. I'm doing well. How are you? I am incredibly underslept. Now that I am completely off my meds, my insomnia has returned, and last night it returned with a vengeance. So I'm very, very tired. But that isn't going to stop me from working on things. Gosh dang it. What is that darn saying again that I never remember? Give me the strength to change the things that I can. Give me the clarity to see the thing, to accept the things I can't, and the wisdom to tell the difference, I think is roughly how the line goes. Roughly. That's where I'm at right now. Just like, look, I've already insomnia'd. This is one of the first times, actually, I've really insomnia'd. It's one of those just like, oh, hello there, insomnia. It's been a while. It's like me, it's like visiting an old friend who you know is toxic, but you enjoy their company nonetheless. And hello, Link, thank you for the head pats. So we're living that life at the moment, but that doesn't mean that we can't get work done today. We have our little Sonic the Hedgehog beside us over here. Right there. He's a good boy. He's gonna get us through today. That's what he's gonna do. A precious child, yes. Oh, Ling! Wait, Ling, you're a Pokemon fan, right? Don't push yourself too hard. Oh, it's just art. I'll make it through, Semi. Don't worry. I'm good. Gotta go fast. See, Brian, I'm glad somebody understood. So this morning, I popped into someone's stream and they were playing Pokemon Yellow. And they had done the thing that I remember doing when I was like 10. And like having like one Pokemon that's like level 60 when you walk into the Elite Four, and everything else is like between level like 20 something and like mid 30s. No, the big boss, how could you? But also, there we go, there's a wink. So, and the best part is that character, or that Pokemon, was a rock type. Going into the first fight of the Elite Four, which is ice and water. And I was just sitting there like, I'm losing my mind right now. And they're just sitting there just like, I'm sorry, Will. I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. This is hilarious. I'm just upset because I understand. That's just T-posing to assert dominance. The last thing I saw before I tapped out was they had managed to beat everything except for the last opponent. And they only had their rock guy, who was at half health, and the last thing that came up was a Lapras. And I don't know what happened from that point on. Like, I suspect they didn't win, because the only reason they won the fight before was because they had Earthquake against the opponent. By the way, you can do that in Gen 5's Black 2 and White 2. How so? Like, you can actually do... Because you can catch a fighting type that turns into a fighting type real early. I don't actually know that Pokemon, but that's actually interesting. Now, yeah, that was a good time. I enjoyed that. Oh, Semi, are you also a Pokemon enjoyer? It just hit. Just hit that part of my heart, because when I was younger, I remember getting to the Elite Four and using the Elite Four as a way to level up. You know, like just head slam until you were strong enough to do it again. Until you made it to the very end and you're just like, that's right. I'm still standing. I mean, I like Pokemon in general, but I haven't kept up with it past Gen 5. I have played Blue, Silver, Crystal, and a bit of Sun. So my numbers have jumped immensely. I know basically nothing from like Gen 2 until like the latest gen. Unless it's not even the latest gen anymore. In which case, whoops. So, we're up to Oh, wait, yeah. Then there's also the ones that are not on handhelds. Well, kind of on. I guess they're on the Switch, but... Not the handhelds that I'm used to. Dang kids with your newfound Switches. Back when I was younger, we only had tops and bottoms. Well, I'm older than you. No, you're not. Oh my god, Artificer, what a horrifying image. Nice try, Ling. Nice try. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. 'Cause I'm old. Welcome to Chaos, we're talking Pokemon. It's true, and I'm supposed to be working right now. Hold on, I do need to actually write. It was 15 miles to the game store, barefoot both ways in the snow. Soon as you opened your front door, it started becoming a blizzard. Doesn't matter what time of the year it was. Literally, God spat in your eye in the form of 10 feet of snow. But you did it anyway, 'cause you needed the latest Pokemon. Your friend somehow broke the connection cable, so you couldn't trade anymore. So you went for that damn walk, 'cause you needed to level up your... I can't think of a Pokemon really quickly that requires that. Crap. Oh, what's a Pokemon that needs that frickin' link cable in order to level up in Gen 1? Gengar Machamp, thank you. Oh my god, that's right, and Alakazam. Oh, they were actually like 4? Was there 4 of them? I think Golem was one as well. Yeah. I was about to say, there's like, considering that there were 150, there were a notable amount you actually couldn't get access to. You need to get Ocarina of Ages. You better, Brian. My friend and I found out you can glitch out your Pokemon game. Oh no. I think I know the glitch you're talking about and I'm worried. Continue. I'm going to really quickly write down the things that I need to write down. I will read it in 1 second. Dang it, now I need to check something because my brain has forgotten a very important thing. No, I'm confident that that's the other one. Well, I found out, and if you trade between different languages... Yes, that is the one that I'm aware of. So you can, we can confirm Will's older. See, told you! Now go on, tell me about this cable. I want to know. I've heard about the glitch when it comes to the different languages before. I don't remember it, but you're sparking a memory in my mind right now. The little, I don't know, like the little neurons in my brain are desperately rummaging through files right now, being like, we know about this somewhere here. Oh, what year was that? So the Pokemon turned into lines instead of the sprites and that crashed the game when you tried to send it out. It's not missing, no. It's not missing, no, it's bad. I use the interweb to figure things out. What is the thing that I'm thinking of then? I swear there was a thing you could do with the link cable. That you could fuck with it in a way that was beneficial. Like if you pulled the cable at a certain time, you would like both get the Pokemon without losing yours or something. There was a thing to that. And it was at a very specific point in the transaction where you had to either turn off your game or yank the cable. It was one of the two. Because I remember doing that with a friend. Being like, oh, I learned about this. If you do this, you can do this. But then there was a whole thing where like if you did that in a particular way, you could get Mew. But then it was also like, oh, you could also get Mew from that truck by the SS boat name here. which again was not a thing. But there is a way, apparently. Really early on you can get Mew, but you have to do something really, really, really specific. In the town of the second gym, when you go up that bridge, you have to like walk to a specific guy, go back to the bridge, move in a very particular pattern, and then walk back up to the top of the bridge and walk into the first cluster of grass. And a Mew will appear. Like a level 5 Mew. And you have to, and then you can catch it. I've never known if it's true or not, but I've seen footage of it, so. Maybe one day, I'll do like a, I don't know, like Nostalgia Friday series where we'll just go back and play like Pokemon Blue. Or I guess technically Pokemon Yellow is the correct choice because you can get everybody. I haven't played Yellow, but I know you start with Pikachu and I'm pretty sure you can get access to all 3 of them, right? You can get Charmander and Bulbasaur and Squirtle. You would still miss a few. No, I'm sorry, I meant the starters specifically. The starters are what important. Because if you have all the starters plus Pikachu, you're basically good for everything. Change my mind. Oh, that's right. You can't. Because it's basically following the anime. Yeah. Sorry, I'm also confirming with someone to make sure that I'm actually making progress on the correct thing. Though granted, I could just work on the other one as well. Because I actually have a bunch of tiny little commission things. I don't know if they're technically considered commissions, but we're gonna call them commissions. For the sake of my brain, we're gonna call them commissions. Alright. Grab this. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna save it into the right place. Not gonna lie, I want to see you run a Nuzlocke. It's on the list, Ling. It's on the list, and it's gonna be so terrible. It's gonna fail because we're gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be like, yeah, this makes sense, and then I'm gonna get curb stomped and watch as like 3 of my Pokemon die, and I'm gonna be like, guys, we only have 1 left. I think we might have to restart. That's one of those just like moments where I'm like, chat, I don't normally ask for information. In fact, I normally don't want any backseating. But in this case, please help me. Dear God, save me. I knew I was missing something. I'm sitting here like I've forgotten the thing somehow. Okay, final thing that I need to... Which one's Gen 4 specifically? That's... Diamond? Hey, I actually knew! I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked that I knew that. Alright, one final thing before we get started. Ling. Traveler's Rest. Any opinions on it? I like it. Nice. We're going to probably get that at some point. I'm also realizing that my screen is not completely right. Oh, you must be in windowed mode. You are in windowed mode. Fixed it. Constantly updating, and they also updated the story, etc. Yeah, and also the art is freaking... The art portraits for the characters, I'm literally using that to learn how to do pixel art portraits properly. Because it's so... I love it. I love the art so much. Yeah, we're going to start with fields, and then we'll figure out the other thing. Hell yeah, Dub Shadow. I believe in you. Hold on, let's move this over so that we're not covering up either of the things. All right, we're going to start our work period. So for those who aren't aware, during this time period, I'm going to be quiet because I need to work on things. And we're going to have... See, how long have I been chatting for? Too gosh darn long. So we're going to go for 30 minutes. Anybody who would like to go ahead and work along with me, please do so. If not, enjoy the music. The music is nice. It's got a good vibe to it. Send reference. You read my mind, Dub Shadow. You read my mind. Don't worry. I've got a couple of other things that I still need to draw. So if you don't have reference yet, totally good. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I mean, we don't do breaks around here. Breaks are for nerds. That's not true. Breaks are good for you. Definitely take breaks. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we will be quiet for the rest for the next 30 minutes. Good luck with everything. Hold on. Finish one art. Perfect. Definitely what we're looking for. Also, make sure that you guys are making yourself nice and comfortable. Make sure you have a nice warm drink with you, or a cold drink, whatever you're feeling, a snack, etc. Just things to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. All right, we begin the timer. I will see you guys in 30 minutes. I'm not ready to be done yet. So I feel like the music is louder than it normally was. So we're going to reduce that by a little bit. There, we'll reduce it to there. Angie noises. Yeah, and ads are coming up too. It's a whole slew of things. I'm getting close to the first one being done, though. I should be able to get it done within another half an hour or so. Fingers crossed. Hello, Minerva. How are you? How was your day off? But yeah, I don't know what I'm fixing, Dorn. I'll look into it later, Ling. Thank you for letting me know. Have a good lurk, Scotty. Thank you for the hydrate, Ignis. Hello, Minerva. Good job so far on getting the stuff done, Luna D. Make sure that you're eating. Nicely done on getting the first task done. Dub Shadow, you guys make good progress. We unfortunately need to take a tiny little 3-minute break because that's just how life be right now. So we will be back in 3-ish minutes. In the meantime, if you guys can, they're able to. Fix OBS. Oh no, that's Luna D. That's Luna D's task. As you can see, wait, I have the mouse, so I can actually do this. As you can see right here, this is the Lady Luna D. My tasks are right here, which so far is just 1. Which will get changed to finish 2 art when I get the first one done. I haven't gotten to that point yet, though, unfortunately. So unfortunately, as I said, 3-minute break if you guys can or able to get up and stretch. Grab us something to eat, grab us something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. B. Do I need to wait for a second, Lunity, for you to put that one in there? There we go. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Oh, well, la-dee-da. Ling, that's a silly question. It's because you're a cool and hip 20-year-old who knows that vaping is all the rage right now. My favorite thing that happened to me so far with Twitch ads was I was at my parents' place a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to watch somebody stream, and just as I opened it up, it happened to be that they were about to get hit by ads. So I got hit by ads, and I don't remember what the ad was, but the ad started in English, and all of a sudden it like froze, and then started up again from where it was, but suddenly it was in French. And then about 3/4 of the way through the ad, it froze again, realizing that, in fact, I did not speak French, and switched back to English. It was very strange. You have respiratory issues. Wow, that sounds like an issue. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Terrible. I'm sorry. That goes beyond any comfort level that I have when it comes to making bad jokes. Even I have my limits, and that one crossed my boundaries. I apologize. Well, that's what I get for being more Eastern Canada than you are, Ling. You don't have to deal with these weird sudden French changes. At least I hope you don't. All right. This time we're going to go for 40 minutes. We're going to make some good progress today. Should be able to finish this one. We'll start working on the next one. It'll be a great time. So, we're going to take our 40 minutes. To those who are ready and waiting, all I hear is, I'd trade your soul for one whole corn chip. Whoa! Could you at least do it for like a Klondike bar or something? Or like its cheaper version, like a York. I think it's called a York bar. No, a Yukon bar. That's it. Actually, those things are delicious. I would absolutely. I would go. I would open up shop on somebody just in order to get like a Yukon bar. Those things are delicious. Anyway, we're gonna start with our next 40 minutes. To those who are working alongside, good luck with your 40 minutes. I hope that you get many things done. I will see you guys on the other side in a moment. And by a moment, I mean 40 minutes. Begin. What? I didn't realize it was already 40 minutes. I got startled. Because I was so like, okay, well, no, I gotta do this. And then there's this. And I've almost got the general layout here ready. But no, the timer had to go off, even though we have 16 minutes left. Oh, God. I'm gonna do Cobalt stretch really quickly. Oh, that insomnia is kicking my butt right now. We might only go for 2 hours today. Because I am zonked at the moment. But gosh dang it. I am making progress. I got one ort done. I'm making progress on the second ort. The ort is being completed. Which I think is a good thing. I want to hope that this is a good thing. But yeah, we may have to unfortunately call it at the end of this because... Oh lordy. The insomnia's doing something mean to it. As they say. Am I still working right now? Don't worry about it. None your business. Not important. Why are you asking all these questions? You a cop? I don't gotta talk to you. Pleading the fifth right now. Sheesh. But I hope that everybody actually got a fair bit done already. It looks like you guys have. And thank you, of course, Dub Shadow, for the reference. I will try to get to that art ASAP. I can't promise it will be immediately, but I will have it done before the end of February. That is the aim of that is the goal right now. I mean, it looks like I'm knocking out about one a day, roughly. If that continues, then I've done mine today. So I've got 3 left to do. If things go well, I'll have them done by the end of this weekend. If I don't, I will have them done early next week. That's the general aim right now. And yeah, I know that it's one of those, just like, how to say it. It's not like how to say, it's not a true commission, so it's not like there's this sword of Damocles hovering over my head like, Will, why haven't you gotten it done yet? And it's just like, I'll get there. I'll get there. Though honestly, though, I realized I could have had Rusty's retirement just playing at the bottom of the screen right now. And for the people who didn't want to work, they could just be down here just helping the farm. It's like, all right, guys, don't forget we need people to water stuff. So anybody who's down to water, please do. Thank you. But I forget. All right. Well, before I do, close shop for the evening, I am going to look at, what did you call it, Ling? Tiny pasture? Tiny pasture. I found it. Meet your little desk buddies. They'll snooze, scratch, and scamper around while you work or study. Don't worry, they've been trained not to invade your workspace. If you're good at animal management, they will occupy the bottom of your screen. with different kinds and colors. Well, dang. It does have a bit of Rusty's retirement energy to it. Oh no. There's a mystery curtain. Lang, why is there the heart bed from The Sims 1 in the form of a mystery curtain in this game? Why is there a woohoo curtain? Ling, I have a lot of questions. Wow. Wow. No response. Just a wink and a sly finger gun. Absolutely monstrous. But you bum. Alright, you get on out of here. Shoo. Don't worry, we're going to be wrapping up. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Ignis. I appreciate that. We're going to be wrapping up in about, like, 4 minutes. Because, I'm dead. And by dead, I mean I'm very, very tired. Wrapping up. No, I'm sorry, Ignis. I went to bed for 8 hours last night, and I was conscious for about 6 of those 8 hours. So I'm pretty zonked. It's this wonderful familiarity that we're dealing with, where like now that I'm fully off my meds, I'm back to like my regular everyday brain, and it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about the insomnia. Hello, insomnia. Sure has been a while since we had one of you. And insomnia's like, hey, you think I was gonna leave you hanging? And I'm like, honestly, would have preferred it, but here we are. You're conscious for about, yeah, I know. I was sleeping semi better when I was on my medication, and now that I'm not on my meds anymore, it's like, oh, we're back to square one. And square one is exactly the... It's like when you haven't cleaned a room for a while and you're like, no, I'll get back to that later. And then like weeks later you come back to it and it's like, oh, it is exactly how I left it. Heck. But on the bright side, because for some reason that room was like vacuum sealed, it didn't get worse. So that's at least a positive. You know what I mean? It's just, it was basically frozen in time. It is still exactly how it was when you first found it, or when you first left it all that time ago. And you know what? That's okay. Because at least you know what you're working with. I think I know who we're going to raid today. There's this bunny boy, you might have heard of him, named Kaju Maju. He's currently doing art at the moment. And he's currently zoomed into Booba. Oh my god, what is with this system? What is with this pattern of things that I have? Oh god. And Lunella is playing Five Nights at Freddy's. No. We're in chill mode. We go from chill to chill. That is the better option here. At least you got some sleep. You stay out of this, Ignis. Why don't you go play some Marvel Rivals with those really good teammates of yours? Also, Ignis, do you play solo? Is that what's happening? Or are you playing with like one friend and the rest are just like bleh? Because if so, please go find some other Marvel Rival friends and play with them. My goodness gracious. Damn, I know, I'm a mean one. This is how I be. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna go over to Kaju. I think that's the correct thing to do here. I know we're going a little bit earlier than I should be, but I don't know if the thing is reading it properly, but this is me with my eyes open right now. So that should explain where I'm at right now. Oh, no, looking at my model, the information is being carried pretty well. Insomnia's back on the menu, baby. Ooh, boy, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. All right, in that case, we'll do the things that we should do at the beginning. There are my socials if you would like to support me anyway. I just got a notification from Twitch that apparently they're going to make it that you can only have a 100-hour limit for your highlights, so I'm going to lose a bunch of highlights soon, so I'll probably have to start cleaning those out. If you have, for some reason, a desire to support me in some way, you can support me on Ko-fi, you can support me on Patreon, you can support me by purchasing merch, which has been reduced basically as low as I can go with it. Or if you want to support me by purchasing things, you can support me on Throne. We, however, are gonna thank you, Ignis, for being here, and for everybody else for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. There you go. We are gonna head on over to Kajumaju's place. He is a lovely bunny-themed VTuber who is currently doing art, so it makes the most sense that we transition from this to this. 9 lovely people coming with us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Everybody, we're going to be going live again tomorrow. We're going to be probably playing more Fields of Mystery. I'm feeling Fields of Mystery. It's either that or Dwarf Fortress. Those are kind of the 2 games that have sunk their talons into the vice part of my brain, into the noggin. We'll lurk anytime. Hell yeah, Dub Shadow. That's all I ever ask. Alright, everybody, quick outro, and then we are done for the evening. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happens to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Kaju's, and hopefully see you tomorrow, and if not, have yourself a great week and subsequent weekend, and I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now. That was a really good pop, by the way. Proud of that one. All right, see ya.